Praise God. I am Ambuli Ruben Kwendo, the chairman, Kenya Student Christian Fellowship, Samburu team. I'm a teacher teaching at Mara High School, and I've been serving in the KCF since I completed my university education. In Samburu team, I being the chairman, I'm helped to run the work of the KCF by the following officials. County Coordinator, Brother Kimathi Nicholas, Treasurer, Eunice Chesang, Secretary, Pamela Rengato, Samburu Central Coordinator, Brother Job Wekesa, Samburu North Coordinator, Brother Simeon Wekesa, Samburu East Coordinator, Brother Ndege Eric. In Samburu County, we have 3 sub-counties, that's Samburu North, Samburu East, and Samburu Central. Samburu Centrals have 10 schools, Samburu East has 4 schools, Samburu North has 6 schools. This brings a total of 20 schools. Out of these 20 schools, the schools that have been reached by KCF and have embraced the KCF programs are 2 schools, that is Mara High School and Kisima High School. This year, we have managed to make some achievement. One of the achievements, we have managed to have Leaders Training Day in Mara High School at the end of June this year. We have also have a weekend challenge in Kisima the month of February, where the KCF team was relaunched and reinstalled. Also, there was a big and a major weekend challenge organized by Mara High School and KCF Samburu team that was held in Mara High School in the month of July. Another achievement that we have made in Samburu County is that this year we managed to get 11 students from Kisima Girls who attended national conference in month of April in Kamsenga School. These are some of the challenges we are going through in Samburu County as we try to run the programs of the KCF and evangelize the message of Jesus Christ. One of the bigger challenges we are facing is inadequate funds, where we find that most of the students are supported by NGOs, and the livelihood of the people of this county depends on livestock. And at times, livestock, because of drought and many other reasons, you find that getting the money to fund the program of the students' education and the student in turn to fund the program of the KCF has been a challenge. Another bigger challenge that we face is that geographical distance. If you happen to travel in Samburu County, when you reach in Maralal, you also need more than 5 hours to get to the different parts of the Samburu County from the Maralal town. And this has affected us so much, especially the associates and the office. We cannot reach those schools in time. Another challenge that we also face is communication. There is poor communication infrastructure, especially in parts of North, Samburu North. When you go to Tumu and other parts, there's no network coverage. This also has affected us much, especially in the digital era, where we are using communication in forms of mobile communication, internet. We cannot be connected to our brethren in those areas. Another challenge that we face in Samburu is that attitude and culture. They find that the foundation that has been laid as these students come from their manyatas, that is their homes where they have been brought up, you find that students come and meet the Christianity in high school. So it becomes a challenge to evangelize to some of them, because these students have been most of their time taking care of the cattle and livestock. So you find that getting that time to go to church is a challenge. They only get the chance to get into church or Christian meetings when they get to school. We talk of attitude again, and in that the students have not embraced. They have not embraced the KSCF fully, and they have not owned it. And on the other hand, the other related organization, that is the churches have not understood the KSCF is a ministry and not a church. So the student will tend to shy because they will feel that going to the KSCF is like they are going to another different church, and yet it's a ministry. In fact, KSCF, we are telling them the KSCF is a body that is just running CUs in the school and is just coordinating to see that we preach the gospel of Jesus Christ. And in part of culture again, we find that there are some practices, like the student come in school when they have been booked. In other words, when I'm talking of booked, they have been there are people who have already paid something towards their being married to a certain man in the community. So the student, when he's in school, knows very well that he already has a man, and after school he will get married. And when you talk other issues concerning purity and holiness, becomes a challenge, because once somebody has already paid for part of the dowry towards that child, you find that this child already is bound to comply with the request of the man or the person who had paid that. If you look at also in our schools, you find that the Christian unions, the population of Christian unions in our school is lower compared to the students that belong to the CA, that is the Catholic Action, and thus has again affected our running of the KSCF program, because as the CA movement or the Catholic Action, their programs are funded by the diocese, and you find that now when you organize, for example, a weekend challenge and a program like a camp, it's the student to fund fully, and that has been a challenge. That has been a big challenge. Now, as Samburu team, we don't have any place we operate as an office. That has also been a challenge. We don't have any means of transport, maybe a motorbike or a vehicle. We are still crawling. In fact, we are just barely 1 year old. Now, how can we address some of these challenges? These challenges, my proposal is, one, to the government to equip, to talk to the other partners in the communication sector to put infrastructure, so that areas like TUM and other areas that are not covered by the network, we can get access. Then we also call upon the KSCF team to come always to have regular visit, to come and talk to the patron, talk to the associates, talk to our principal, and even we have a forum where we can bring some of the church leaders, and we see how we can partner with them to make sure that the KSCF make a big impact in this county. Another solution that I'll also suggest is that I call upon the well-wishers and the NGOs to support the work of Samburu KSCF team. Like the World Vision, Equity Bank, and Child Fund, many other organizations that are concerned with educating the children in the marginalized area. Let us also embrace the forum of KSCF, because that's another way of getting to these students and making sure that they are living in unity and they coexist well in this county. Another solution that we have also suggested, and we are talking to our Form 4 leavers, that the KSAT, we are going to train the SMF, that is Student Ministry Facilitators. Those are Form 4 leavers who will come and volunteer in the ministry work in the county. And from this camp, we have managed to recruit around 11 of them. And it's our prayer that they will embrace the KCF mission and vision, so that they can assist in the evangelizing, they can assist in the running of the KCF program in the county. We are in need. We are in need of a motorbike, to start with, a motorbike which can be used by the county coordinator to run all over the county to ensure that our programs are being implemented in the remaining 18 schools, because so far there are only 2 schools that have embraced the KCF programs. That is the general overview of what we are going through as Samburu team. I want to thank the Kenya Student Christian Fellowship National Office for paying us a visit in our camp, which started on 17th November 2014 and ended 22nd November 2014. And also we have had a visit by Duncan Baraka, who has been in Kisima in the first term, and also in Imara High School in second term. We really appreciate and thank the KCF head office for their work and for the support they have supported us. And we are still calling upon their support to make sure that Jesus Christ is preached in Samburu County, and Samburu County will never be the same again. God bless you.